Hey, it's Rhett Nelson with EastIdahoNews.com. We're in Rexburg today at a gym. I'm here with Robert and Catrina Wylie. They are the owners of it's called DPPDefense. It's a self-defense type of business. They teach a variety of self-defense practices, threat detection and mitigation, whether you find yourself in a threatening situation with a person or with an animal. They can teach you different tactics to ward off the perpetrator or to protect yourself in the event of an attack. Robert, talk about, first of all, before we get into the demonstration part, let's talk about kind of the common things that people generally do that is not the correct thing to do.
A common problem that a lot of people don't think about and realize is when you're dealing with a small dog or a small pet or a child, a lot of the older siblings or parents, the first response that most people will do when they're dealing with a threatening animal is to sweep that kid up. And they want to get that kid up and away.
Yeah.
And then the internet's full of videos of different cases of dogs that have come in and attacked children, and the second they sweep them up, the problem when you sweep them up is it initializes that predator response. And so it's the same thing as running away. You never want to run away from a predator. You want to slowly back away. And so when you bring that child up, that quick motion, that animal is going to try to attack the legs of the child. And then you've also got vital organs that they can tear into and attack as well.
Right.
So instead of sweeping up and picking the child up, then you want to slide the child behind you as you step in between. So you're not moving the child rapidly, because that's the same problem. So you're going to take the child and you're going to step over as you're moving the child behind you. So it's less movement. Then you're in between the animal and the child that you're protecting. With the scavenger level predator, a lot of the time, if you go back off, it's okay. Mm-hmm. And don't yell at the animal, but have a nice, forceful, direct voice. So when it's more of a command than okay, don't. You're wanting to sound a lot stronger, and you don't want to cover back. You want to be able to put your hands forward to protect yourself. You'll open up your step a little bit so if that animal does come up and attack you, then you're solid in your foundation so that you can deal with that animal if it attacks. The apex or alpha predator, he's going to be in the hunting stance. He's still going to be barking and baring his teeth, but his ears are going to be a lot farther forward. His tail's going to be either sticking straight out or up, and it's going to be still, or it's going to be like a twitch.
So if the animal is in fact going to attack, how do you protect yourself?
So when you're dealing with an attack and the dog is coming in and attacking, and this actually will work with other animals as well. The most vulnerable part of the body is the eyes. Now, when you're dealing with an attack and the dog comes in or the animal comes in, you're going to want to grab the snout. Now, sometimes you're not as fast as the animal. The animal may be able to bite you. If that happens, you're going to grab the bottom of the jaw. So when that dog comes down and bites you, you're going to grab a hold of either the bottom of the jaw or the top of the jaw. When you grab a hold of that snout, it's going to bite down and bite your fingers, but you can fight through that. It's better to have a little bit of a bite on the hand than throat and other. As you grab a hold of that animal is going to wriggle like a fish on a hook. It's going to fight to get back and be able to get away from you. Mm-hmm. You need to grab a hold like no other, and at the same time, you're going to bring your hand around. You're going to grab the top of the head, and you're going to bring your fingers in from the outside of the eyes into the eyes. And as you have your fingers right there in front of the eyes, you're going to pull on the snout as you push with your hand and basically drive those fingers into the eyes.
A lot of great stuff that I did not know. That's helpful information. So if you want to book a training like this for an animal or a threatening individual and get some training for your school, for your workplace, for your organization, you go to DPPDefense.com and you can schedule that, and there's all the information there that you need. And then, of course, we will have some information and article below this video. I'm Red Nelson with EastIdahoNews.com. Thanks for watching.